No jacket required for us as we get spun right round, building a bridge with love. The Doctor gets a kiss from a rose. Nintendo gives us their third pillar. Leon takes a trip to Spain, and Will Smith teaches Kevin James how to talk to women as we look back on the month of March for the past 40 years.
I'd like to talk to you about a menace, threatening humanity. It's happening right here, in our very homes, and corrupting the lives of our loved ones.
Maybe they're friendly.
Hello and welcome to this exciting episode of Electronic Eggs podcast. I nearly called it Electronic Eggs Monthly for some reason there, which is nearly the name of a magazine, isn't it, Paul?
It is. Yes, I'm back again, and you said the magic words, magazine, and I've just shot my load. There, I can go now.
So Danny's here with me again, as usual.
Hello. Hi, everyone.
And Paul Monaghan is with us.
Yes, again.
Once more.
I'm enjoying this.
Into the breach.
It's something a bit different. Yes, here we go. And as soon as you said that you were talking about today's topics, I think I shoehorned myself in at the end of the February one. I was like, you've got to have me back for March.
Yeah, well, March is actually a better month for releases generally across the decades. So what we're going to do is, for people who haven't listened to the previous episode that we did, we go through each month of March from 1985, 95, 2005 and 2015, where we'll talk about the biggest movies, the biggest songs, the biggest albums, any television debuts that happened, and any video games that were released in those months. And that's basically what we do for one episode a month. Okay, so let's move straight in then with 1985 as we get in our DeLorean and head back to, which is now further in the past than 1955 was for Marty in 1985.
Oh, God. I saw that stat the other day, and it just basically made me weep. You know, where you're just like, oh, God, it's insane.
Do you find the amount of... Yeah, I would say, sorry, do you find the amount of Back to the Future, like the quotes you see on Twitter and stuff, like, some of them can't be real, surely. There's so many of them that are out at the moment, just like they give dates here and dates there.
Well, that's the thing. We would be going back to 1995 we made Back to the Future now.
Mm-hmm. That'd be fine to stay there.
I would be happy. I'd be like, I'm staying, but I'm not going back.
Yeah.
You can't go back to 1920. You can't go back to 2025. Okay. That's fine.
Oh no! Wait, good news, Chris and Paul. We found this machine that'll send us back. Oh no, we've not. Smash it to fucking bits.
I am never going back. Wipeout doesn't exist in 2025. I'm not going to be there. Thank you. So we're going to move on. First of all, then we'll talk about the one movie that we are going to talk about from March 1985, and that is Mike Newell's Dance with a Stranger. Now, have either of you guys seen this?
No, I used to own it on video when I bought any old crap on car boot sales and things like that, and went, oh, this could be rare. This is quite old. See what this sells for on eBay back in my VHS flipping days. But when eBay used to be good in the early noughties. God, that sounds like a lifetime ago, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
It does. It is, in fact.
I used to pay people by check. Sending off checks for videos.
Do you remember what was the best thing in the world, right? Do you remember those, like, when it was close to payday, and you'd go you'd pay by your card and put it in that machine where they'd like do a thing, like a ink thing would go over the top, and it would print off. So you could be like, oh shit, I've got like 3 days till payday. That's not going to clear until after payday. So you'd go to places where you knew did that to buy stuff or get cash back off them.
Yeah, because it's still good. It's just like post-dated or predated.
And what's really annoying about 2025 is that you can no longer go to the petrol station with a quid in your bank, fill up your tank, and wait till payday for it to come out. It's now a minimum of £120 on your card.
Jesus.
They do not want to help people in the world anymore, do they?
No. But while we're recording this, there has been a bit of a petrol price war going on, at least in our neck of the woods, dropping down to £1.28, I think it was.
£1.28?
Yeah, £1.28. Yeah,
Bloody hell, I just thought I got a bargain tonight when I filled up 137.9. I was like, wow,
no.
10p cheaper than yesterday.
Yeah, but no, a few days ago it was 133. It's 132, 133. It's dropped down to 128.
Blimey,
127 if you go to Lee Asda. There we go. Before I mentioned the £2 pints in a pub as well.
And
so it's almost like being back in the 90s.
Anyway, let's talk about Dance with a Stranger, which was directed by Mike Neill. Not the Mike Neill who used to play for Everton and Blackburn Rovers. The Mike Neill. Not him. Mike Neill, who did some of the Harry Potter films. Like that. He's an excellent director. I don't know why I said Harry Potter films and not talking about Donnie Brasco that he directed.
I'm sure he did a House of Four film as well. That rings a bell. Maybe something like Regarding Henry or something.
Maybe, I don't know. All I know is Dance with a Stranger. So it stars Miranda Richardson, who is such an awesome actress. Like, I love her so much. And Rupert Everett, who is a fan, isn't he? I mean, he is so good. Except in Inspector Gadget. Bit of a miss there for him, I think.
Mismatch completely. Didn't work.
Yeah. Do you know what? He would have made a really good Bond.
I think so.
Yeah, I can see that, definitely.
Yeah. Like, if they did some movies in the early, instead of waiting for Brosnan, they could have done a couple with Rupert. I think that would have been great. Handsome, tall man, well spoken. Yeah. Anyway, Dance with a Stranger. So, Dance with a Stranger is based on the real story, which is about a lady called Ruth Ellis. She was actually, what's she famous for?
I have no idea.
Dancing? No. She was the last woman to ever be hung in the UK in 1955.
And there is a program about this now, isn't there?
Yes. Yeah. So basically, the story is so Ruth meets. Oh my God, what was Rupert Everett's character's name? I think it was David, maybe. Yes, I think it's David. It's probably not David, but let's call him Dave.
It is David. It is David. I'm just checking. Yeah, there we go.
I haven't seen the movie for 20 years or something. I think the last time I did it was, God, I would have been, a long time ago. Anyway, but yeah, so Ruth meets, so she's a former prostitute, sex worker, sorry. And so she has a son, and it's an illegitimate out of marriage kid, and she lives above a bar. And she meets this charming, well-off gentleman, David, and they have quite the affair, but he doesn't want to take it further. I won't go too much spoilers, but she ends up, I don't know, there's no real spoilers. The story is out there, it's news. Basically, she kills him, shoots him dead, because she can't have him, basically. And, the way he treats her, actually, is not great, to be honest. He's a real dick, to be fair, and probably doesn't deserve to die. It's not going to go that far, Chris. But he doesn't, he doesn't deserve a good ending, but probably not that bad an ending. And and that she was the last female ever to be hung back in 1955.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah, but it is just an absolutely brilliant movie, and the two leads are just fantastic, and the chemistry between them when they are together, just electric. I can't speak highly enough of Dance with a Stranger. It's absolutely phenomenal filmmaking.
I have probably seen it. It's just a very long time ago. When I think of Richardson, I just think of Blackadder. So
but yeah, she's fantastic though, isn't she? Like, as an actor, she is just brilliant. I love her. But yeah, so that's our one movie from 5. So let's move on to the UK single, the number one single. These are music singles for people who don't remember those. They would come out on like a cassette or a CD. They'd usually have a B-side or a second track, and you would be able to buy them for like 99p or 1.99.
The good old days.
The good old days, yeah. So in March 1985, we had "You Spin Me Right Round" live, which I think we banger.
Yeah.
Oh,
absolutely.
definitely. Yeah, still good. Still can listen to that happily.
Yeah. And back then, Pete Burns, good-looking man back then. I don't know why he did what he did.
Yeah, because even in like Big Brother, he started looking a bit strange. But I remember the late 90s, very late, 98, start of 99, they had like a bit of a renaissance bands like Dead or Alive, because that got reissued.
Well, that was just as the 80s nostalgia started, wasn't it? So
yeah, but again, 20 odd years ago now. Wow.
Yeah. And we also had another number one that month. There was only two in the month of March, and that was "Easy Lover" from Philip Bailey and Phil Collins.
What
a good song. It is good.
It's a good month, that, I think. It's a strong month for singles, to be fair. If they're the number ones, I mean, that's pretty good. Although saying that, Ultravox were denied number one, weren't they, with "Shut Up in Your Face" with Vienna. So, again, proving that the British public should not be allowed any sort of freedom.
I mean,
yeah, when we've had things like Bob the Builder and Mr. Blobby and that lot as well. Yeah,
well,
and didn't
Mr. Blobby was number one because it stopped like what was it, E17 Stay Another Day from getting to number one. So
yeah, but they still play E17. They have done for the last 28 years,
which isn't a Christmas song, but only classifies as one because of those bloody bells at the end.
Exactly. Yeah, it's a very depressing song.
Hang on, you say bells at the end. Sorry, those gentlemen have got names.
Okay, let's. Okay, so I bet we can only name two of the band, right? We all know Tony.
Okay.
Oh God,
Mortimer.
I can't remember. Mortimer, that's it.
Tony Mortimer.
And Brian
Terry,
Harvey.
Yeah, Brian Harvey. And Terry, can't think of his surname. And John. Terry and John. Honestly, because I watched the boy band documentary. Okay, it's because I watched a boy band documentary recently.
Yeah,
they were really good. Honestly, it's Terry and John. Yeah, because it says Terry was like one of the main guys, like the actual, keyboards and stuff like that. The actual musician, as well as what's he called? The main one, Tony Mortimer. Yeah.
So that was
he got himself one over.
Yeah.
Anyway,
by himself.
Yes. Yeah.
Anyway, that's like 10 years into the future. We're back in 1985, where we've now discussed the two singles that were number one during that month. Album, though, there was only one number one album the whole month, and that was "No Jacket Required" from Phil Collins, which is, I would say, an absolute banging album.
Mm-hmm. Very dancey, kind of,
Yeah, so you had Studio on there. You've got "Don't Lose My Number," "Take Me Home," but then you've got "One More Night," which I can't listen to anymore because we had that as the song, the moment of reflection at my dad's funeral.
Oh, right.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, so we played that, which is annoying. But did you know Susudio? Do you know where that comes from?
Go on.
I always thought he was saying Subutio, but
no.
Sure, why not?
Someone in his band couldn't say the word studio, had a stutter.
Oh,
wow, that's really tight, Phil.
Yeah, so he's mocking the handicapped, which, you're like, oh, Phil,
I hope he got some money.
I hope he did too.
Phil Collins? No, I think he's fine.
I think he's done all right, hasn't he? Yeah.
The guy with the stutter, though, no. He was sacked.
Yeah. But no, that's one bad little mark on that album. But it is a really good album. I really like that album.
Yeah. And it's still mentioned, now, and it still sells fairly regularly and everything. So, I don't love Phil Collins, but there's a few songs that you do like, and they're all on there.
My dad was a big Phil Collins Genesis fan, right? So I became a huge Genesis Phil Collins fan. Like, like how your dad supports a football team, you support the football team. My dad was a Gooner, I'm a Gooner.
See, my dad's Chelsea fan, and I'm not.
But
I do like Level 42. I do like Level 42 through my dad, but not the Christians, the band, the Christians. Not the religious group. There. I know. Yeah, obviously. Yeah. Otherwise, Electronic Eggs is going to be getting a load of hate mail.
Well, no, we'll just pass them over to you, mate. Well,
yeah, it's just we get it. We get it all the time.
Yeah. So just basically to reiterate, that's the Christians, the band from Liverpool, not the group of people. Anyway,
right. So that's the only album that was released. I do remember it really well from the time because Dad bought it. I think we only had a cassette though, so I think there's a two cassette one. Maybe no, it was double-sided. That was it. I'm trying to think back to those cassettes. It was just one cassette. But yeah, I do remember burning that onto another cassette so I could play it in my bedroom. I was terrible with cassettes. Just a little aside here, right? Back to make a few quid as a cheeky chap as I was at the age of 6. I sold Spectrum games to people at school.
Right.
So I would just grab the blank cassettes that we had and copy games that I'd bought. Oh, well, I didn't buy them, actually. I didn't buy them at all. My dad bought them. And I would copy them onto cassettes and then sell them at school for £1 each. I was making bank, but what I didn't realise is that my dad was actually paying like £30 to buy blank cassettes. A lot. Because they kept going. And one day he just outright figured it out what I was doing as I had money and he was hemorrhaging money trying to keep up with my piracy. I
did exactly the same on the Amiga. So I mean, I was
hopefully he didn't report you to FAST to then get the £1,000 to get the £1,000 reward. And just go. I made my money back now.
I used to laugh in the face of those adverts. I did.
Oh God!
I used to look at those adverts where I was copying games. I did just to rub it into them. Yeah, you can't catch me.
Yeah. I didn't even think about it. I just realised when I found out that I could record songs, I was like, oh, I wonder if you can do that with games. So I tried it once. Put in the cassette. And give it to them rather than ever let my stuff go to another person. So obviously I panicked at the thought of someone borrowing my game. So I just said, I can do you a copy and you could just pay me £1. And he was like, okay.
I mean, I don't know. Like, obviously, I remember getting things like BST copies and Amiga copies, at like 50p a disc and stuff like that. But obviously, that was in the 90s. Just people with A4 pieces of, scrapbook paper, with a load of games scribbled down, and you just tick what you wanted and just hand them a load of discs.
I did grow up in Cambridge, though, so, like £1 there was like the equivalent of a penny up north. So.
Yeah, definitely. Well, you could buy a house for 10 of them back then.
But let's go on to there were actually games released in March 1985. I say games as there are 2.
Ooh, go on.
So you have the arcade release, the UK arcade release of iRobot, which released the previous year in America. Everyone's played iRobot, right? It's fantastic, sort of tunnel shooter-ish.
But no good at it, unsurprisingly.
Oh,
We've got it, I think, at Arcade Club in Bury.
I would still play it, but I'm so glad that Minter is getting all over that this year with a reboot.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine anyone else being able to.
No one else could do it. There would be no point of anyone else doing that.
So. No, I can't wait. I've seen the trailers. I'm sold. Can't wait to play in VR. It's going to be awesome. So yeah, iRobot, a very good game from 1984 originally, but we got it in 1985 over here in the arcades. I don't think I played it in 1985. I probably played it a couple of years later, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
And the other game, which is one that I think we've all played, is Impossible Mission, which came out on the C64 and the ZX Spectrum.
Yes, yeah. I've only ever played a C64 version. I've got that, in my collection.
I remember getting this on the Specky and being absolutely terrible at it and just finding myself just running and doing the jump. Because he does that somersaulty jump, doesn't he?
The only ever version I've ever owned, so I played it quite a lot, is the Master System game, and it was a complete overhaul. It looks completely different. It plays different, sounds different. It's not bad, but I realised how bad it was when I played the original a few years ago. If that makes sense. It's nowhere near as good as the original. Saying that, I think I did play the ZX Spectrum one, but
they're always on like best of lists.
Yeah,
so for a reason. It's,
I would say the
still
C64 version is the one to go for out of the two, mostly for the visuals and the sound.
Yeah, definitely.
Tell a lie. We had it at school on the BBC. I remember playing it on the BBC. So
I think that came out later on the BBC.
We still had BBCs in like the early 90s. So
yeah, we did too. That's cool. Yeah. But let's move on to a bit of news that happened in March. I've decided to add news now, guys, by the way.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, no, I can see it. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
So on the 3rd of March in the UK, the miners' strike finally came to an end after a year. A year on strike.
Obviously, I don't remember that. I was 2 years old.
No, I was only 6. Well, I wasn't even 6
Yeah.
at that point. But yeah, it's I mean, I do remember it being on the news though, as a kid, and seeing it.
Yeah, it's still discussed, nowadays, especially being up north as well.
It was a massive cultural moment for the UK. Was just like this entire sector going on strike.
Yeah, and obviously attacking the police as well and things like that. You see those pictures of police fighting back and vice versa. And obviously my dad was just joined the police, I think in 84
with Sting.
83 84. Yeah, with Sting. Yeah.
Wow.
So that's the police, not the band, the actual police force. Again, don't want to mix up like the old Christians thing again. Anyway, yeah. Otherwise, I'll get a cease and desist from Sting, from the band, the police. They'll say, "Can you stop telling everyone your dad?" Yeah, and the Christians.
Some angry coal miners.
Stop telling people angry coal miners. Oh God! And then it's like, can you stop telling people your dad was in the police, the band? Oh, anyway.
But anyway, let's move on. So,
yes, sorry, I know.
On the 7th of March, 2 IRA members. I don't know why I laughed. Not a laughing matter. The 7th of March, 2 IRA members were jailed for 35 years at the Old Bailey for plotting the bombing campaign across London during 1981. 35 years for a plotting, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's terrible.
I wonder how much of a sentence they served. This isn't a joke, by the way. It's a genuine thing because I
thought the same.
Yeah, I should have looked that up. I didn't. I'm sorry. But on the 11th of March, sex pest Mohammed Al Fayed bought the department store Harrods.
God, I watched that documentary recently. It's terrible.
Yeah.
What an arsehole.
What an absolute. Yeah. Well,
Anyway, moving on to more fun things.
Anyway, fun things. Then on the 13th of March, I remember this on the TV. On the day it happened, was the massive riot in the FA Cup quarter-final between Luton and Millwall at Kenilworth Road. It was where they were tearing seats and throwing them on the pitch, and there was like 81 people injured.
I've read plenty of books about it and seen the pictures, and good old time.
The good thing is,
I mean, the thing is,
Millwall have really cleaned up their act.
They're still lovely.
Never
lovely
any
people.
trouble.
Yeah. No. You've now annoyed all Millwall fans as well, Paul. So thank you.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm going for some sort of weird podcast bingo.
Yeah. We'll take a quick break and then we'll come back with March 1995.
And on that day, a dark warrior rose to the earth to destroy the beautiful game.
Maybe they're friendly.
revoir.
Okay, welcome back. We are now in the year 1995. I don't know what time machine we use this time. I'm going to get into the TARDIS. How's that?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
So let's move on. Let's move on then. First of all, with the two '1 movies in March 1995. Do I have to keep saying the month and the year every time?
No, we'll just say
just
March.
in case someone joins late.
No,
I guess.
March 95, yeah.
Or I get confused.
Yeah. So we had two movies that dominated the British box office in March 1995. These were Natural Born Killers, the Oliver Stone directed Quentin Tarantino script.
Yes.
Starring Woody Harrelson and Juliette Lewis, with Robert Downey Jr. as well in it, who I thought was absolutely fantastic in that. The best actor in that movie.
I've not watched this for a very long time, but I was so excited to watch it because it was like anything Tarantino was doing. It was like proper Tarantino mania back then, like anything linked to him, things like True Romance as well, and obviously Reservoir Dogs and Pulp Fiction. Like he didn't really make any missteps at all. And I always remember, maybe Four Rooms, is it?
He only directed and wrote one of the scenarios. Okay, because there were four different directors, four different writers.
Yeah. Do you remember the all the hoo-ha over the violence and glorifying?
Yeah, it wasn't that violent. I mean, it was less violent than Reservoir Dogs by a mile.
Exactly.
Right, and it wasn't that. It was okay.
It's such a big thing though at school. Everyone was like, "Oh, you need to watch this. It's an extreme violence," but it wasn't. It wasn't RoboCop, was it?
Yeah, I mean, RoboCop was much more violent.
I mean, it was nothing like that. That's all.
Yeah, but I mean, it was an okay movie. It was okay. It wasn't great. I think the best thing about it was the script.
Mm.
And I think, like I say, I thought Juliette Lewis was fantastic, but Robert Downey Jr. for me just completely owned that when he was on screen.
It was quite close to that film California, and that
with Juliette Lewis again.
Yeah, Lewis again. Yeah, because I remember going,
such a great actor in the 90s.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah,
and you forget about her now. Don't know what she does nowadays.
Same with Fonda. Which Fonda was it? Bridget Fonda.
Who? Oh, right, yeah.
Fonda.
From She's Single White Female?
Yeah, and Jackie Brown, and another fantastic actor in the 90s that you just don't hear about anymore.
No, Jackie Brown was probably my favourite. One of my favourite films in the 90s. Absolutely.
It's my favourite Tarantino movie still.
I've not watched it since it came out of the cinema in '97. Absolutely. But anyway, we're jumping around.
Yeah, we are jumping around.
Yeah,
so Natural Born Killers, I think we can all. I enjoyed it. I didn't think it was controversial as it was made out to be. But it was decent enough. Yeah, and it was good to see Woody Harrelson not in Cheers. So there was that. He hadn't. He'd done White Men Can't Jump before that, hadn't he, as well? But yeah,
it still wasn't a massive name in film, though.
No. But the other movie that came out, number one in the box office, was came out in November. Was Disclosure. Just silence from you guys.
Yeah, no, I mean
it's not my cup of tea. With Demi Moore.
Yeah.
Yes. So it's Barry Levinson is the director. He directed Rain Man. No, he directed Rain Man. What else did he direct? I can't remember now off the top of my head. Anyway, he did more of those sorts of drama movies. This was more of a thriller, like a sort of sexual thriller or erotic thriller, which Michael Douglas was known to do. Obviously, putting Michael Douglas in those sorts of movies back then probably not healthy for him, considering sex addiction. But probably not.
So I shouldn't laugh. It's just because he did a few of them, didn't he?
Yeah, I was going to say we went through a spate of these films, didn't we? Where it was just Michael Douglas and a girl 20 years younger than him.
Yeah. what was it? Basic Instinct,
Fatal Attraction,
Fatal Attraction,
Sliver.
yeah, Sliver.
No, that wasn't
he wasn't
him.
in Sliver.
But
It was
no, he wasn't in Sliver.
Yeah.
No.
Baldwin was
But the
probably
same
second
kind of
choice.
Same
yeah.
thing, yeah. But so this one stars Michael Douglas and Demi Moore. Demi Moore is an ex-girlfriend of Michael Douglas, not in real life, but in the movie. The two characters, just to, in case anyone legal hears this. And so she then gets hired as the go-between, with a lot of money at stake, and they thought they were like breaking through the glass ceiling, by having a female do this thing. She then sucks Michael Douglas off, and she was like, "Right, do me here," and he's like, "Actually, no." And then she sues him for harassment. And you think now, right? I kind of think like he shouldn't have got noshed off by her in the first place. So I kind of
HR would have had a nightmare with that scenario, really, wouldn't they?
Yeah, and I think to myself, look, yeah, you did stick your dick in her mouth, so you should really be done for this as well. To
take some responsibility.
You need to take responsibility for this. Yeah. So I don't like how the film frames her as the bad guy. I didn't even then, like as a 15-year-old. When I watched it, I was like, I don't agree with this.
It was just a fashion to do it at the time, though, wasn't it? Do you know what I mean? What was that one with the she was an alien and she kept sleeping with everyone? And
God, I went to see that in the cinema. My mate threw up over a man and his girlfriend because we've been drinking Tenet Super before we went in. Oh my God, what was that? Species.
That's Species. Yeah, that's it. I mean,
Natasha Hendricks.
That's it. I'm not saying that's kind of like this film, but.
No, but she's she's the bad guy because she goes around sleeping with people trying to save her race.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. But yeah, that was Disclosure. It's not a great movie, and I don't like it if you look back on it now because of the way it portrays the female in the situation. It's kind of like, men, you always get off with it, don't you? Right?
Yeah, it's. I don't think there's many films like that, at least not at the moment. But we definitely had that era, as to put it.
So yeah, so that was that. Then we go on music singles. Oh yeah, by the way, in 1980, TV shows that debuted in March 1985. So there we go. Anyway, going on to the singles charts in March 1995. Celine Dion still clinging in there with Think Twice for the first 3 weeks of the month. Yeah,
it was around for ages. It was around for absolutely ages.
Yeah, she was there still wailing out that one. So Top of the Pops every week. There she was, miming. But she wasn't. She was the video. I looked it up, but then we had a new number one, which was Love Can Build a Bridge, which is Cher, Chrissie Hynde, Nina Cherry with Eric Clapton on the guitar.
I mean, do you know what? I don't even remember this.
Oh, you must do Love Can Build a Bridge.
Oh, God, yeah.
Between your heart and mine.
Don't like it at all. I saw it on one of the music channels recently and fast forwarded it. And I was just like, no. It's like it was either on a music channel. It was on like the Top of Pops, recaps, and I was like, no. But these were big stars at the time.
Was it a charity single or something? Was there any reason?
Yeah, I'm sure
it was Comic Relief, I think, because Comic Relief famously is a march of. It's a night of the year where I try and avoid the television as much as possible.
Absolutely.
In case they put what's his face on it, James Corden. I cannot be doing with seeing more of him.
No, I mean it was good in the 80s and 90s. Like we had Rowan Atkinson on there and all that.
I mean I liked it more when it was a bit comical and comedy was funny. We had Anyway, so albums. We had 4 number one albums. Oh my G. So The Colour of My Love was number one for a week in March, which is by Celine Dion again, obviously. Bruce Springsteen was back again after 10 years and 1 month with his greatest hits album. Yeah, I do remember buying his greatest hits album and enjoyed it very, very much.
Yeah.
But then we got Medusa by Annie Lennox, which is an absolutely amazing album. No More I Love Yous, A Whiter Shade of Pale, Waiting in Vain, Something So Right. So good.
Walking on Broken Glass, is that on this one?
Yes, I believe that's on here as well. Yeah, I think. Must be, mustn't it?
It must be
around that time.
Well, that's what I'm thinking.
I don't know. I haven't got it in front of me, but I do. Oh no, was that not on the one that you did with?
I don't know, Mike.
No, with Love Song for a Vampire. Wasn't that on that album?
Oh, it could. I don't know. Could it? Yeah, it must be. I haven't looked now.
Earlier. Yeah.
Well, okay. No, it's but yeah. God Almighty, that was on. Wow, that was actually on Diva, the album before. Ooh, bloody hell! I can't believe that song's so old now. Yeah, but yeah, this Medusa one. Yeah, Annie Lennox has done like a lot of good solo stuff.
Oh yeah,
you know, some really good stuff because it's just like it's catchy and yeah, exactly. Yeah. And to go from obviously Eurythmics, who were absolutely huge, you know, and then have a successful solo career, and then bring Eurythmics back by the end of the 90s. You know, brilliant.
Yeah, I love her voice. I really do. I think she's absolutely amazing. And then we had the last album of the month, which was Elastica by Elastica.
Get in. What an album.
Yeah.
No,
yeah, another good album. Who was the main theme? Who was the main singer in Elastica?
Justine Frischmann?
Yes, that's it. Yeah. I had a thing for her.
Yeah. Well, my friend Liam had just put on the other day. He just did a post on Facebook just going, the greatest Brit pop album, hands down. He just went, nothing beats that.
It is a great album.
Yeah. Justine Frischmann. For God, it is a really, really good album, that one.
She still looks the same, by the way. She looks identical.
She went out with Damon Albarn for ages.
Did she? I didn't know that.
I'm sure she did. I'm hoping now I'm not just making that up.
Did you read that in Smash Hits or something?
Justine Frischmann was being spotted out with Damon Albarn, the Blur frontman of a Blur hipster, you know.
Yeah,
no, it'll be something like the Blur cheeky chappy from, you know, down south or whatever. Yeah.
The pretend.
I'm sure we went out together. Yeah, you know, the part life. I don't know. Anyway, right, what's next?
Are we ready to move on? Yeah. Okay. So next, then we're moving into TV debut. One debut in March 5. And that was Hamish Macbeth, which gave a lot of people their first taste of Robert Carlyle.
It was a really good program.
It's such a good show. I mean,
I never watched it.
Did you not? It's
I've never ever seen one.
Comedy drama. It was really good. Robert Carlyle was absolutely fantastic in it, as he always is. You know, except in that Bond movie.
Yeah, it's good. Kind of a tragic ending to that series, though. They didn't finish it like they did, but it was good.
Yeah, it was really good, and it was great to see him. Yeah, you know, on the TV because this would have been after. No, it wouldn't have been. Would it? Trainspotting's the next year. No, it's 95 itself, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she went on to play Moaning Myrtle, didn't she? The one from
she did. Yes. Yeah. Who's meant to be a school student in that? But she still looks quite young today.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
She played like a 13-year-old in Harry Potter or something. She was 45, I think.
Yeah. So that was the only thing on TV that was
new and decent.
Debuted. Yeah, that was new and decent. There were some other like documentaries and stuff, but they weren't anything that we would have spoken about. 2 games released in March 1995 in the UK. People in the UK before people start going Chrono Trigger. We did not get Chrono Trigger until the Nintendo DS gave it. So we had Descent on the Windows PCs.
Mm-hmm.
Loved it. What a game!
Fantastic game. Very brown. Very brown.
It can't have taken that long though to come out on PS1 though either. That must have been.
It was 96, 97, wasn't it?
Really, that late?
Yeah, I think Forsaken came out on the PS1 before Descent. And,
yeah, I thought so as well.
Do you know what? Descent even had an Amiga version in 98. Maybe even a little bit later, 98, 99.
Wow.
Yeah,
I didn't even know that came out on Amiga. So
very late. Very, very late. Back when you needed.
Do you have any experience with the Amiga?
Yeah. Basically, looking through a load of old tat, you know.
But there was another game which whilst I liked Descent and thought it was a good game, but this game I absolutely adored as a Pratchett fan is Discworld.
I had this in a PC, and being a point and click fan as well. Yes, I had to get it, and also Eric Idle as well. So Python fan as well. It's ticking all the boxes for me. This one, yes, brilliant.
It's funny as well. It's a very funny script. Some of the puzzles are like stupid.
I've read all the books,
kind of crap, and I love Pratchett. I've
never played the game. I've never played the game.
Have you not?
No, I've read all the books.
I didn't play it until it came on PlayStation. So I played the PlayStation version. So that was my introduction to Discworld. But I love Pratchett. I did meet him at a book signing for Thief of Time in Newcastle.
Okay. Wow.
And it was just before an election, I'm pretty sure. And he asked me who I was going to vote for, and I said, "Oh, probably Labour." And he was like, "Yeah, you just got to suck it up and vote for them." And I was like, "Yeah." Yeah. That was my interaction.
Was this last summer? Sorry, no, I know it wasn't. Because Terry Pratchett passed away.
Aren't you friends with his daughter?
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
Yes, I got to meet her in person. Yeah,
I was going to say, you should probably. You've now just alienated her as well. Thank you, Paul.
There's a list. I've got.
No. Honestly, it's just that was obviously more related to the Labour comment then and voting. Anyway, politics. Let's move on.
But Pratchett, I loved his work so much. He was such an important part of my childhood.
Yeah, because it's enough comedy in it. Again, the fantasy element as well, and just obviously learning more and more about the whole
British
world.
As well. Do you know what I mean? It was
absolutely brilliant.
That's what it was. Him and Tolkien. You can go like they really did help shape so much of my life. Through their work.
I think they shaped just modern culture, really, especially when it comes to fantasy and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, I can't. I need to get my son. My eldest son is in. He loves. So I need to get my younger son, who's 12, into Pratchett as well. So I may have to start rebuying the books because I gave them all to my eldest son. So I need to, and I don't think he has them anymore.
I only got into them though through like an ex-girlfriend. So I was like 16.
Was it his daughter?
Then, so it was no, not at all. No, so this was like she was like really, really mad on these books, and then obviously when I'd already picked up the game because it was a point and click adventure.
Yeah,
and then obviously had what was it called? Not Burning Dragons. Or was it Burning Dragons? There was a sequel. From the Discworld universe, which also came out on a PS1.
I don't remember this.
Oh, hello. Really?
I'm sure it's called Burning Dragons or something like that.
My God. I will have to try and hunt that down via, legitimate means.
Yes, one.
I joke. I'm never going legitimate.
What it is?
Blazing Dragons. Blazing Dragons. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Blazing Dragons.
I did not know that came out. That's really bad of a Pratchett fan.
There you go.
That was on PS1.
Yeah. It's quite an early game. Because again, I used to have that as well. And then obviously we had a trilogy of Discworld games. I never really got into noir though. But anyway,
I thought I quite enjoyed that. But anyway, let's move on to the news. Breaking news. Eric Cantona on the 23rd of March sentenced 10 days for doing his kung fu kick on the Palace.
One of the most legendary moments in football.
Yeah.
I recorded it in Match of the Day.
Yeah. And we on the 31st of April service, which I think probably fairer,
Yeah, I mean, but was it Matthew Hardcastle, the person who was giving him the abuse?
Yeah.
Like his stories where he just goes, "There you go, off you go now, Mr. Cantona, off you pop to the, changing rooms or whatever." And it's like, I don't think he said that at all.
He definitely didn't say that. And you saw it. You could see if you look at the footage now. You can, you're like, I would have kicked you too, mate.
He's being very.
It's not like that Spurs fan who kicked Aaron Ramsdale. Who like Aaron Ramsdale wasn't doing anything.
No, that was nothing like that. No.
Whereas Cantona, I think, fair play. You should definitely have kicked him. Yeah. Anyway. So, we'll take a quick break and then we'll jump forward to the year 2000, where I think quite spicy.
Do it.
Hello, welcome back to the year 2005. And so 2005 is actually pretty good, I would say, mostly for games. Nothing else to be. But we'll start in the cinema, shall we? Grab some popcorn, sit down. We no longer have, little small cinemas anymore. It's all Cineworld at this point.
Yeah.
We all have our movie passes. I managed to keep my student one going for years. I don't know how, but I would get really cheap student prices for a long time after I was a student. I don't know how my student union card just kept getting renewed, but there we go.
You still do
it? No, not anymore. No. Unfortunately. I think it probably ended in around 2006, 2007. That was when...
Yeah. Which wasn't that long ago, really, was it? A couple of years.
20 years ago, nearly. Anyway, so movies. Paul, you probably know the first one, The Bogeyman.
I just tried to remind myself because I have seen this, and don't remember anything at all about it. A young man tries to deal with a childhood terror that has never stopped haunting him. Yeah, it's just going to be one of those forgettable horrors. Just even looking at the cast, I'm like, who?
You see, I have no memory of this. Plus, I don't like horror movies.
No, see, I do like horror a lot. I can memorize so many awful 80s and 90s ones, but this is just... Oh my God. Do you know what? There's 3 of these films. I can't believe this was number 1.
I rented this.
Number 1 in the charts.
From Netflix, I think, or something like that.
Probably back when they sent you the list in the post.
That's it, yeah. I remember it. There weren't that many good horror films back then, really. In the noughties, there was quite a few good ones, but there was worse, if that makes sense. There was more bad than there was good. I do like a horror film.
But this is not the type of thing I'd rush to watch again. Like, I remember like others, Darkness Falls, Mirrors, and stuff like that. The Messengers, and you know, I just start looking at a list now. I'm like going, oh God, I remember that. Oh well, yeah.
I do not. So,
what's next?
Next is the Will Smith, Kevin James vehicle, which also starred Eva Mendes as well. Hitch.
No.
This way is a wedding planner, is it?
No. So Hitch is a guy who men pay him to learn how to talk to women, basically, and get the women of their dreams. And he shows them that they are better than what they think they are.
Right.
And he won't do it for people who just want to sleep with someone.
Okay.
Like, it has to be that they like them and they want to be with them, right? That's the only people he'll help out. And yeah, and then he helps Kevin James, who's fallen for his like a woman who's like his boss or something, and he teaches him how to do that. But at the same time, Will Smith falls in love with Eva Mendes, and it's a nice movie. You know, I think it's not. I think it's okay. It's not something I would ever recommend a person watch, but if it's on the TV, you could put it on in the background while you're doing something else.
I'm not going to buy the 4K Steelbook Ultimate Edition. I don't think anytime soon. Do you know what I mean? One of those.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
2005 was big for Will Smith, though, wasn't it? He was in everything, really. I think.
Well, I think for 10 years, wasn't he? Like 95 to 2005, he was literally the summer blockbuster.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was Mr. Summer. And yeah, so that moves Robots, which was the Ewan McGregor voice animated, well, CG animated movie where he played a robot who goes to the big city to be a big inventor.
It's aged terribly.
Yeah, it doesn't look great now.
The kids had it on probably last year or something. It looks awful, I have to say.
Yeah, my youngest watched it recently, and I remember watching it thinking, and Ewan McGregor's not good in it, to be honest.
No, it's not.
Like his voice work is not great.
I didn't watch this. I didn't have kids at the time.
I didn't believe he was a robot. Like, I just couldn't believe it. I was like,
I didn't believe he was a robot. He was a man.
I believe he was definitely a space wizard. You know,
space wizard or drug dealer.
Yeah. Or someone who likes to go fishing down a toilet.
Yep. He was neither.
Yeah, but yeah, it wasn't great. It was a DreamWorks movie.
Yeah. Oh my God, Paula Abdul's in it.
Paula Abdul was in everything in 2005. Yeah.
Oh Jesus.
Anyway, so let's move on then. No, we don't really have anything nice to say about Rogue. Let's move on to the single and charts. 4 number ones. So the first number one single in the UK in March was "Over and Over" by Nelly featuring Tim Wu.
Don't know it.
Because it's all in my head. I can't stop picturing you with him.
I knew he was going to sing, honestly.
Yeah,
I knew he was going to sing. Yep.
No.
No?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, well, I think,
No. Like I say, I spent my time going to like music shops again. Even though I worked at Game Station at the time, I still had mates who worked at Music Zone and things, but I don't recall that at all.
Wow. I do remember it. It used to, I remember that being radio quite a lot back then. The second number one of the month was Dakota, Stereophonic, which I think is actually a pretty decent tune.
I think it's good. A bit more rocky because they've gone really, really bland and middle of the road boring for quite a few years since Bartender and the Thief back in 98, start of 99. And Dakota had a bit more balls to it. I'm not saying it was like fucking Slayer or anything like that, but it had a little bit more to it.
It sounded more like Stereophonic.
Yeah. It's basically why you liked Stereophonics for quite some time.
Exactly.
You know. And they went back to the roots from 10 years earlier. God, it sounds weird saying that, you know. I mean, still around now.
I still loved their first 2 albums. Word Gets Around and Cocktails and...
Performance and Cocktails. Performance and Cocktails.
Yeah. Great albums.
I'm now regretting not saying when you said cocktails, gone sausages, cocktail sausages. That's the album.
I knew that wouldn't be right though. The third number one of the month was All About You from Fly.
Oh, God.
It's all about you.
I'm sorry.
Fly obviously in the press at the moment because one of them's been a naughty boy.
Really? Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, he's been cheating on his wife with that woman who was in Love Island. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You know why though?
He's
You
been
know
up on
why
the
though,
piece
don't
for
you?
some reason. Why is that?
He's going to be going for his Michael Douglas roles when they bring back erotic thrillers. He goes, get me that McFly guy.
I don't even know his
McFly guy,
name.
yeah.
This weird thing. It's just
Danny? I know Danny's one of them because that's the
fact,
one who came from
that's what it
Bolton.
is. You know every single boy band member. Like,
Yep, E17, fine. McFly, no, Dougie is one of them. Dougie,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Danny,
All I know is it's one of
and
them
two
who
others.
was on like The Voice. That's all I know.
Didn't one of them marry? Oh, she's a nurse now. She does nurse TV programs. She was the host of Big Brother. Oh,
no, Davina
what's her
McCall.
name? No, the one after. What's her name?
I don't know. I didn't watch after Davina McCall.
Denise Fingert? No,
No,
I'm just saying.
Denise Richards.
No,
Yeah, no, not Denise Richards.
Denise Welch.
No, not Denise Welch. No, the other Denise Van Houten. That's what
no, it wasn't that one. Oh my god. Oh, McFly wife. I'm googling.
It doesn't matter.
McFly wife.
I don't think anyone's tuning in to hear about McFly and their partners. So we're fine.
Paul knew. Knows a lot about McFly. I'm saying Paul knows a lot about McFly.
No, I know. Only because one of them was from Bolton, so everyone went, "Oh yeah, such a person from Bolton."
Speaking of Bolton,
I know. God, look at this.
The last
Seamless.
number one, the last number one of the month is this the way to Amarillo with Tony with Peter Kay?
It was for a good cause.
Yeah,
but it just
that song back.
Oh God, it just gets played and sung far too much. And
do you remember it was released again with England
sadly I do.
Yeah, is this the way to Amarillo?
It's one of those songs where you're having a good time, you're at a party, you're having a few cocktail sausages and a beer, and the music's good, and it comes on.
You know,
you want to
listen to Stereophonics.
Yeah, listen to Stereophonics. You're basically impressing people your E17 knowledge.
Yeah, you are exactly.
Is this the way to Amarillo comes on? Yeah. But yeah, so that was that. Those were our number one singles for March. Moving on to the album, and I'm going to be other than one album out of the four that were number one this month, I am going to be completely agreeing. So, Some Cities by Doves.
Superb.
See, I don't know this.
I don't know it, but I know the first couple of Doves albums are still highly rated. They are back on the scene. Obviously, used to be Sub, the northern link there, because it was like what Doves because of a drug reference of the ecstasy tablet. Yeah. They're still popular. You know, there's like a lot of, especially people like our age. You know.
Yeah, they still do tours and stuff like that. I think I've seen them.
Yeah, they've done a couple of albums now since coming back.
Yeah.
I honestly don't know much about doves. I know about the bird, the species.
Yeah.
And that they're really good at slow motion flying. I know that.
In some cities.
Yeah.
Doves in some cities,
and there's the fantastic When Doves Cry song as well. I know that. But I don't know any about that. Anyway, G4 with the album G4. Again, I don't know anything about G4.
What the hell is
they
that?
were on like a pop idol type thing, I think. It's like classical music. Like, opera type singers, I think, if it's who I'm thinking of.
Oh, God, yeah, I remember that. Oh,
no,
I'm sure it's them.
I do not.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, vocal quartet.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah.
G4. Man.
Yeah, series one of the X Factor. There we go.
Right.
X Factor crap.
Yep, didn't know that. Anyway, cool. Next, The Massacre from 50 Cent. Is that the one with the club on it?
Yeah. No, that was before.
I wouldn't know.
I don't know. I don't know 50 Cent stuff very well. I know Candy Shop and I know The Club.
Yeah, my rap knowledge ends in...
and I know his games as well. Bulletproof and Blood on the Sand. There.
No.
Blood on the Sand.
Nothing 50 Cent, really.
Well, well, yeah, I don't know anything at all on this. It's like the singles from The Massacre. Disco Inferno. I don't know if that's a cover version. Candy Shop, like you said, just a little bit. And Outer Control. God, I sound so uncool trying to say this. And
I don't think us guys should be talking about this. Anyway, Love Language, Sex, Violence, Other by the Stereophonics was the last. That was number 1 for the month, which contained the single. Probably the best song on that album, to be fair.
Brilliant.
Yeah. Let's move on to the games of 2005. For me, personally. We'll start off then with the UK release of GameCube classic Resident Evil. No one played this?
Yeah, no, it's
never
the reason
heard
I
of it.
bought.
Resident Evil 4?
Not heard of that.
Yeah.
Never.
So
is that like the one that come after 3?
No, that was in fact called Code Veronica.
Oh,
then
there you go, Danny, trying to be a clever dick.
Yeah.
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 There we go.
But no, Resident Evil 4.
Sorry.
What an absolutely phenomenal video game.
It's the reason I bought a Nintendo Wii. That was it. There you go.
Really? Oh no, I bought the Resi 4 GameCube the day it came into
so did I, but I
used to get it early.
Well. Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's come out on bloody everything, hasn't it?
Yeah.
I think I got mine from Video Game Plus or something. For the American copy back in January of 95.
Nice.
So I was like, I'm not waiting until March. That's far too long.
Such a good game.
2 discs as well, so there's so much in it.
Yeah, just the opening scene.
To be fair,
the Land Rover and the forest, and the midget guy with the
thing is, the impact of Resident Evil 4 cannot be understated. It changed games for years afterwards.
Everything was based on that mechanism that they were using in that game.
Yeah.
You can't deny that. You look at Dead Space.
I've recently played. I've recently been playing through the remake, and I know that's like a heresy or something, but I just
I only played the demo of the remake, and I wasn't really enjoying it that much. I mean, obviously it's a damn sight harder as well.
I didn't. Maybe I've played Resi 4 so much that I just knew that nothing could kind of top.
No, I see Resi 4 as a perfect game. You know, I've got it on like my PS4, when it's on like PS Plus for PSN for a few quid. And I played through it again probably only about a year ago, and I was like, I'm just loving this. It's so enjoyable.
It's brilliant.
I played through it again recently on Switch. I say recently through the Switch.
Yeah.
And I love that game. It's one of those games. There are only like 5 games that I can complete and just go back through again. And Resident Evil 4 is one, and then there's the 4 main Uncharted games.
I think I'm with you on that.
But no other games do that for me. I'll happily go back to games every now and again.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a Resident Evil. In that case, I love Resident Evil. Code Veronica, loved remake.
But Resi 4,
absolutely loved. Yeah, I mean, I loved them games. 4 was just pinnacle. It was just something else. It was amazing.
It was, and it was just such a letdown when you went 5, which was the same game, but not. It just didn't have what Resident Evil. It just wasn't Resident Evil. Tell that it just wasn't the same thing. But it
had a few good moments, number 5, but nowhere near as many as number 4.
The best bits were the DLC with Jill.
Yeah. But no, number 4 is certainly top 10. I'd say top 10 games from the last 20 years. So if I go from 2000, say, to 25 years, it stays in my top 10 as well as Uncharted 2.
Yeah. I didn't like any Resident Evil game in between 4 and the one on the boat.
Revelations?
Revelations and Revelations 2 I absolutely loved as well.
They're good. They're good, the Revelations.
Especially number 2 with Barry Burton.
Revelations were, I enjoyed the Revelations. I think I think like 5 and 6 were, missteps. Although I will maintain that combat in 6 is really good. Like it's fast.
It gets better as the game goes on, but I just think it's a bit clunky.
But no, I'm such a big fan of Resident Evil 4 that and
yeah,
there we go.
There you go. My son is Mason. It's got nothing to do with Silent Hill or Harry Mason or anything like that. But yeah.
My son's name's Theo, and it's still just the
Walcott.
day he was. Well, no, because we quite liked to name it anyway, but it just happened to be that he scored a hat trick against Southampton on the day he was born. That's Theo Walcott, not Theo Monahan. Yeah. Imagine that. He scored a hat trick against. On the day he was born. Yeah, that's how shit Southampton are. I know, amazingly, right? No, but he was in the FA Cup. But yeah, I just remember just going, God, that's amazing. I'll never forget that.
I mean,
yeah.
I wanted to call my son Barry Burton. She said no. There was a few names that,
Where's Barry? But yeah, there was another couple of big releases.
Yes, go for it. Let's release.
Gran Turismo 4 on the PS2, which was absolutely, it was so good. It was so good. The handling was great. The visuals were another step up.
I don't think I played it as much as the previous games.
No, 3 I played more. I definitely played 3 more, but I think I don't think it was because Gran Turismo 4 came out that just before like 360, and I think that's why I didn't play it as much. Plus, I played a lot of Gran Turismo 3. But yeah, Gran Turismo 4.
It had a lot of issues though. Like we had tons of Gran Turismo 4 returned back to GameStation. There were some problems with like a ton of discs. Like I say, a load, probably like a dozen.
I had to take mine back to HMV, I think, or something like that.
I don't know what was up with it. I don't know if it's because
it wouldn't load.
Of it. Yeah. I couldn't. Again, I'm going back 20 years. Yeah, 20 years. But I seem to remember a lot of issues coming back. People were so excited for it, and obviously, it's one of the big sellers.
It them being on the older PS2s.
Could be. I'd need to Google it. But there was an issue definitely.
Could have been it because I was using my original PS2.
This actually rings a bell now.
Yeah, but I remember taking it back.
So, like, what weird, crappy, pointless knowledge just to keep hold of?
No, it is. That's what this podcast is about.
Yeah, that was for me. It was a phenomenal game. I enjoyed the hell out of it. I didn't play as much as I did 3. Then we also had Splinter Cell Chaos Theory, which
never into them.
One in the series.
Never played a Splinter Cell game.
Really? Oh man,
I hate stealth.
If it says Thomas or Tom Clancy, we're on the top of it. I'm just
Thomas Clancy. No. What is that when he's being full named and being told off? Thomas Clancy.
Yeah. Thomas Clancy.
Stop fucking about with them guns. I know. Thomas Clancy. Thomas Clancy, are you choking someone out? To disarm him.
He does not kink shame him, please.
No, I know.
Oh, I just when I see his name on anything, I'm like, no, I can't. That's just going to be rubbish. It's just
Splinter Cell series is really good. Well, the thing there's a trick with the Splinter Cell games, right? So it's every other game is. So, but it's the odd numbered games that are good.
Yes, I've heard this.
Chaos Theory. Okay. Which one's after? Which one's the one on the 360 one? It was only on 360 and PC. God, I can't remember its name now.
Ghost
Recon. That was really good. That was really good as well. I love that one. So it's like those. Okay, so there's 3 good split. But they are really good games, especially Chaos. Chaos, so good. It may the stealth in it is so much better than anything you'd get in Metal Gear. Sorry, Metal Gear fans. I'm a Metal Gear fan myself, but Splinter Cell does it better. But do you know what was really cool? The GBA version is a really cool little game. So it's a side scroller, and you hide by going to like the dark.
Oh, I know, yeah.
And then you come out and get. But it's actually a really cool little side scrolling stealth shooter. It's really cool actually.
I've seen that. Yeah.
Recommend anyone torrent that. Yeah. Speaking of Nintendo and handheld, we also had on the 11th of March the Nintendo, which followed after the releases in 4.
Yep.
And this is the launch lineup for Europe. I mean, I got mine day one.
Yeah, I did.
Same here.
And then I don't think I played on it after about a week because I was like Mario 64 was really shit on. But the games that were so let's go for the Urban GT.
I bought some shit with mine.
Feel the Magic XYXX, which was a concept of the DS hardware and its functionality. Better than anything Nintendo did themselves for the launch of the Nintendo. Let's be honest. Mr. Driller Draw Spirit was actually, but then later on DS they did a better version of.
Yeah.
Ping Pals by Way Forward, which you've got to feel bad for Way Forward in the hardware. Ping Pals, with PictoChat. Pokemon Dash, Polarium, Rayman DS, which was Rayman 2, Retro Atari Classic, Robots, everyone's favourite movie. They got it there for launch. It's pretty good. It's impressive.
Gotta rush this one out. People are gonna go mad for
Mario 64. The Herbs, Sims in the City. Remember that?
Yeah, that's one that I hate. Ex bought that with hers.
WarioWare Touched and Zookeeper.
That was good.
That was good.
And Zookeeper was good as well, actually.
Yeah. I concur.
The
Nintendo DS. Nintendo DS, we really should
an episode
and shoehorn in everything about it now.
But, do you not remember how cheap it was?
It was cheap, but the thing for me is I didn't like it to begin with. I bought it because it was new Nintendo hardware, and I didn't touch it again until 2006 when
Mario Kart came out and Animal Crossing. No, Animal Crossing I think was still 05.
Like the end of
because it took ages for some really good games to come out. Because I remember getting Another Code, and because I liked point and click adventures, that sort of jumped out to me.
I don't regret buying it, but I kind of stuck to the Nintendo games. I knew the PSP was around the corner. That's all I wanted.
Yeah, that PSP was a big, big jump and the difference and like the little UMDs and everything. I never owned a PSP. Oh no, I did own a PSP actually. I bought one cheap off someone who was flogging it. I was like, I'll give you 70 quid for it, whatever. And came with a few games, and we had Football Manager on the go, so I was happy with that. But to have things like Ridge Racer and stuff like that on the go, but looking absolutely smart as well.
That was amazing. Yeah, it was stunning.
Yeah.
Yeah, playing, just sitting there in your bed playing Silent Hill and things like that. It was just, I loved the PSP. Loved it. Didn't really play the DS, to be fair with you, after I got one, unfortunately. I used to play Mario Kart now and again, but as soon as that PSP came out, that was it. That was what I was playing on.
Well, absolutely. We can talk about PSP in September.
Oh, yeah, we can. That's when it came out.
Yes.
Yep.
September the 1st, if I remember rightly. Yeah.
Yeah. I got mine for free. So, and I will tell that later. So anyway, in the news for March 2000, on the 1st of March, the New Forest, England's 12th national park.
Nice.
Yeah. Have you been to the New Forest?
Nope.
You should. It's lovely. It's a beautiful place.
It's not that new.
It's not new, but it is. There's a lot of trees.
Horses.
And
loads of horses.
Yeah, loads of horses and donkeys.
Mm.
Yeah, on the 2nd of March, the day later, Microsoft founder William Gates receives an honorary contributions to the UK to reduce war. So yeah,
we were talking about this, weren't we? I don't remember him getting a knighthood. Even his.
I don't remember either. No. It was an honorary knighthood, so I don't think he's.
It's weird as well.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll take a quick break and we'll come back with the year 2015. There's some stuff to cover there. Let me.
Imagine if we Caribbeans took life as seriously as the rest of the world.
You're 43 seconds late.
According to my watch, I am not late.
You're late. And I am late because you're late. Now you're a whole minute late.
Not by my watch.
Hurry up, my fish is sick.
I'm running late for my meeting. You give me road rage. If we took life as seriously as this, then we'd never have invented Malibu. Made with pure Bajan rum. It's seriously easy going. Oh man, it's total gridlock.
Okay, welcome back to the year 2015, which everyone here feels like 2 days ago, 10 years ago. Yes, we're all heading towards death. So, let's move on to the movies of this month, where I have seen none of these movies.
None.
No. So, the second best exotic Marigold Hotel. I have seen the first one immensely. And I'll be honest,
I've never seen the second one.
The sequel. Until I was doing this, I was like, oh, I didn't know they made a sequel. I'll probably try and track it down. It wasn't a Fox movie, so I'll probably be honest. I'll try and watch it on that.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, okay. And another movie was Home. Again, I don't know.
The animated one.
Oh, is this the animated one with the alien?
I'm sure it's another DreamWorks one.
It is a DreamWorks one, yes, I remember.
Like Little Purple Alien. I've not seen it, but I remember our, Carrie taking our niece watching it.
Well, there we
go.
Yeah.
Just
but I've not seen it.
But no, I've not seen it.
And then there was the live action Cinderella.
That was not that good.
Which I haven't seen.
Jesus Christ, what a crap month.
Yeah.
That was not a good
film.
So,
we'll move on to the singles then of the month. There was no debuts in 2005. By the way. Oh no, there was. Damn, I missed one.
What was it?
Whoa. Okay, sorry guys. We're going to quickly take a trip back to 2005, and I can't believe I forgot this. So, March 26th, Doctor Who returns with the first episode in many years. With the episode Rose, which starred Christopher Eccleston as the Doctor. He only did one run as the Doctor, but it was a fantastic return. I absolutely loved. Not as much. The next.
My dad was a big Doctor Who fan. I'm not a huge fan, if that makes sense at all. I will watch it, but I'm not.
I love it. I absolutely love it. Yeah, for me, this an amazing bit of television, that series back with Christopher Eccleston. I think it improved with David Tennant and a lot of his run, but I adored this first run back with Christopher Eccleston and Billie Piper as his companion Rose. So yeah, that was March 26th, 2005. Let's go back to 2015. That was the DeLorean. In case anyone wondered.
I think you need an MOT, mate. On that.
Yeah. It's an old car, mate. It's 40 years old. Anyway, so singles that came out that were number one in the UK. King, Years and Years. I don't know
who that is.
No.
The only King that I know was the Love and Pride guys back in the 80s. I don't think it's them.
But that's a single that came out.
Years and Years is the artist. Oh,
yeah,
King.
Years and Years.
God. Yeah. Sorry, that's me being miles away. Yeah,
it's Ollie something. Ollie, I can't remember his name.
Oh God. I also bought Watkins.
I don't know. We need some younger people on this show, I think, sometimes, because
or at least
just
people who like modern music.
It's either we're old or what we're talking about is crap. But
it's obviously the second one. It could be a bit from column A and B. Anyway, yeah. So years and years, yes. I didn't realise it'd been around that long. Wow, there we go.
Lay Me Down by Sam Smith featuring John Legend.
Okay.
Yeah,
I remember that
Sam Smith's been around that long.
I know they have. Albums In the Lonely Hour by Sam Smith. Chasing Yesterday by Noel Gallagher's Flying Birds. Chasing Yesterday sounds kind of like what he's doing now with his life.
Yeah.
I say that he's making bank, isn't he? So jokes on me, really, not him.
He does wake up and say that every single day. Jokes on you, Chris Smith, not me, not me.
Fuck you and your bad jokes about me chasing glory. And then To Pimp a Butterfly. Not sure how one would do that, but Kendrick Lamar did with his album.
Kendrick Lamar is he's one of those rappers that thinks he's a rapper, but he's not as cool as old school rappers. And
See, the only Lamar I know is Mark. So,
Lamar.
Yeah.
Mark Lamar. No, we still sell Kendrick Lamar stuff at HMV and stuff. Yeah. So been around for a bit.
But there was no new television in March.
Thank God.
No debuts. But 2015 for games. Now, March 2015 for games, actually really, really good. We won't get to the big one just yet, but there are some really good stuff. So, Ollie Ollie 2, Welcome to Hollywood, which is a fantastic sequel to Ollie Ollie.
I'm about to say, you love this. You sung this praises all the time I've known you.
Oh man, it's so good. So this came out on the PS4 and the Vita on the same day on PS Plus. So if you had PS Plus, you could just download them straight away there. And they were just, I mean, it made, like, the original one was really good, but this one was cool, right? I mean, it was such a cool, like, so clean, like, and it's just the way that you could do your right stick, pull off your tricks. So you go up, and it was just how they managed to get skateboarding down the 2D way they did. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. And the music was fantastic. It just looked so cool. You know, it was, I love Ollie. Absolutely love it. And Vita had actually quite a good month in 2015. Probably the last good month it ever had. So it also got Helldivers. And then later the PC, which, you know, kids today will be playing Helldivers too. But this original one was not shooter, squad-based shooter. And yeah, it was really good. It did have a game where the new one doesn't. But yeah, it was really good. I did not envision them ever doing a sequel, because I was just like, who else is playing this other than like me? Because I didn't know anyone online playing. And yeah, now it's doing pretty well. Another game that was released on the Vita was Tainted Bloodlines. Now this was a sort of sequel / remake, and it's a JRPG with like roguelike elements. So you play through the bloodline of the clan that you are in Japan, and you go through.
I don't remember this at all. I don't remember.
No, I'm not up on Vita.
It's really good. Like, it's a really good game. It's got some beautiful like pastel colours. Wonderful game. Really good turn-based system. Well, you die, go back, take on another person. So think sort of, Rogue Legacy style. You become the next generation. So that came out then as well. Also on the Vita was EX, which used to be a PC game, and then got ported to Vita, which is kind of like, I guess you could say, it's more like Spelunky. You guys have played?
I played Spelunky. I don't think I've played this one though.
So La Milana EX it's really, really it's a Japanese, and it's just it's brilliant. There's a sequel out now. In fact, it's on Switch, probably on the other console, on Switch.
Okay.
But it is really, really good.
I wanted to play this.
Definitely do it. It's fantastic. I think it's on everything else now, but back it came out on Vita then.
It reminded me of Rick Dangerous. That's what I wanted to bet. If anyone remembers Rick Dangerous.
Yes. I love Rick Dangerous.
Yes.
Yeah. So that gave us some good stuff for the Vita in 2015. However, one game that didn't come to Vita, which I've been playing on Vita, is Final Fantasy Type 0. Did any of you play this one?
No, I've given up on Final Fantasy around that time.
Okay, so Type 0 originally came out on the PSP in Japan 10 or 11. Can't remember. Don't quote me on the date.
Okay.
And it's an action-based game. It's kind of more like Crisis Core.
Yeah.
Yeah, in terms of combat. But you have a party, so you have one person, and you then get a world map again, which is the first time in Fantasy for a while at that point. Really?
I just miss turn-based, I just want turn-based RPGs, and this is one reason why I went off Final Fantasy. I tried to play 15 quite a bit, but then, again, you need so many hours now to get through it. I just don't have time.
Confession time. I've not played a Final Fantasy game since, a new one, anyway, since 10-2, the sequel. X2, the sequel. I've not played it. I enjoyed them games, but I just kind of gave up on them, really.
I think 12 on PS2 has started to go off them.
It's just, I don't know. Maybe there wasn't a direction, or that there is a direction, and that's what it's all about. It's completely different each time. But I just, I don't know. I guess what I'm trying to say is nothing is Final Fantasy VII. So
I think we're just upsetting people. Sometimes I need a linear story. I don't want it to be like, say, as linear as Mystic Quest on the SNES, which is a case of you are not going anywhere else. You're now going to this town and you're going to speak to this person. Then when you've done that, you will get potion and then take it to this tree and then heal the tree, and then you will go here.
I enjoyed it. That's probably one of the first.
Because it's like RPG for kids, which is just getting into it. But I don't want to. It's a case of, okay, so you got to go and find this town. Where is it? Somewhere on this giant map, the size where you actually need like an audience survey qualifications to actually read the fucking thing.
Yeah, and there's not much going on in between those towns.
No, exactly.
There's nothing going on. It's not like
Go on. We're upsetting people. Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, we're just ignoring you then, moaning.
We just went off and done our own thing.
Man, that's going to have to give me something to edit now. Bloody hell. What were we saying?
We were basically slagging off Final Fantasy. But in a good
we were
way.
saying, we're saying we prefer the old style, where it's a little bit more linear and you're not spending hours and hours just wandering around going, I think I've got to go this way. I think I've got to go over here.
Yeah, the story kind of gives you a direction, and the linear parts come from the story. That is the direction. But the new games, I guess, it's like Paul say, go to this town, get on this boat, go to this other map, and you're like, oh, this is just getting on my nerves now. Do you know what I mean? And there's not much to do in between at all.
The wandering's there just to like level up a bit, but it should be a case of you're not wandering for say 10-15 minutes. You should be wandering for about 5. And that's being generous. Yeah. It's just got too in depth now, and it makes me sad because I'd be really, really excited for stuff like that. But again, I miss the turn-based RPGs. That's why I'm enjoying Suikoden so much. I finally,
which I'm going to be getting at some point this week. Yeah.
Yes. Well, and you'll enjoy it. It's a perfect balance.
Well, I still like Final Fantasy, and I think 16 is one of my favourites in the series.
Girls at work absolutely love it, and they swear by it. But I've given up on that series, sadly.
I would definitely play 16 if I were you. It's really good.
If it goes on PlayStation Plus, then fair enough, I might do. 15, like I said, I was enjoying 15. I just didn't have the time to put into it. So even though you were driving around and going to different, towns and things, I felt like I probably played it for about 15 hours. And then I went, nah, I've not got any more time for it. Which sounds daft, really.
Let's move on then. Other releases, we had Axiom Verge, which is a fantastic 2D Metroidvania. Well, more Metroid than Vania.
Superb game.
Yeah, banging soundtrack as well. Beautiful pixel art. Oh, I love that game immensely. That came out on the PS4, then later PC, and then Vita, before moving on to everything else after that. A big PC game, which is relevant to this day with the recent release of Avowed, was Pillars of Eternity, which is a return of the classic CRPGs. And
I'm not up on that.
Obsidian going back to their roots, and it's good. It's a really good game.
It's amazing. It takes you back to say 95, 96, that type of thing.
Oh, nice.
CRPG stuff. Give it a look, and you'll go, yes, I need to go and play that game.
Yeah, it is great, and like I say, Avowed is part of that universe. The recently released game on the Xbox and PC,
which is not good.
Is it not? I've not played it, unfortunately.
Didn't like it at all. Didn't like it at all.
Another game that came out was Mario Party 10 on the Wii U.
Lost track of them. Lost track.
I don't like Mario Party games, to be honest. Five Nights at Freddy's 3 also came out. I've never played.
I can't believe how long that's been going.
I know.
I'm really, really surprised. I mean, it's still quite a popular franchise. We sell a lot of merch and stuff at work, and I know I didn't pipe in with Mario Party, but I agree. I think they started really well as a series and eventually just went downhill.
Yeah,
to have that many of them is ridiculous.
Yeah. I had the ones in the N64 and it kind of suited the controller and everyone was enjoying it.
GameCube ones, okay. And even that got like 4 and 5 were good. But that microphone one now is worth quite a bit.
Probably.
It's one of my worst nightmares is if someone pulls out the Mario Party at a party or the Rock Band game or the Guitar Hero.
Yeah.
That was one of the worst stages of my life, probably 2005, 2006, when you used to go in someone's house after going to a brilliant night out and they would pull out
Guitar Hero.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
No.
Yeah. Another game that came out was Codename STEAM, or Codename Steam, as it's often referred, which is from the boys and girls who make the Fire Emblem series in Intelligent Systems.
Ooh.
You guys play this one on the 3DS?
No, but I never had a 3DS. I've never owned one. So
it's a turn-based tactical game in the vein.
Now you're talking a language.
In the vein of something like Valkyria Chronicles.
Nice.
You get to You also have Abraham Lincoln in a tank. So
this sounds good. This actually sounds like the type of game I'd love.
Really good. It bombed massively. It did not sell well. But it is an absolutely fantastic game. I really enjoy this. So it's intelligent system doing something different, which they don't really get to do anymore. They have to just keep making Fire Emblems. So that makes them money now, which I'm not complaining about. I like Fire Emblem. But the really big one of March 2015 is Bloodborne. I'm hearing absolutely nothing from you two on this, am I?
It's either Bloodborne or Jamestown Plus, to be fair, because Jamestown Plus is better than Bloodborne.
Jamestown Plus is fantastic. It's a great shooter. But Bloodborne, wow. It's so it's from Software, and it's you're set. It's like in a old English style town. And you are fighting. You're fighting your way through the monsters, but it's Souls-like. So you are constantly having to play a little, learn it, come back again, keep going. Once you die, you come back and you keep going, and you have to get good.
It's brilliant. It's an absolutely brilliant game. I can't deny that.
I mean, I'm not very good at these games, right? So I don't play them anymore. But Bloodborne was the last one that I played and put any hours into. And then I realized I'm really not very good at this. I can't keep going, even though I know that I think I know how to take down this guy now. And then you go there and he absolutely destroys you, and you're like, wow, I can't do it again. But the atmosphere in the game, yeah. And I can't believe there's still not been like a PS5 patch for this or a PS4 Pro patch. How they didn't do that for this game.
That's quite surprising. That, especially when we're doing updates for so many other games. Like any of the big titles.
Like this game exactly for the PS4. Like it was huge for that system. It sold fantastically. I don't understand how it's just been left. It's
I never saw a bad review of it. It's not my sort of thing because I don't like repetition. So to constantly die, have to learn some new skills and what not to do, and then do it again, step forward a couple of times, die.
Yeah,
I can just imagine me putting my pad through the telly or something.
Yeah,
It
is like that.
No, same with Dark Souls. Nope, don't touch it. I've not bothered with like Elden Ring and stuff. Not my sort of thing.
Yeah,
just give me Football Manager 2015 that year.
Repetition is the same thing every game on 20.
It's not. It's totally different.
Because of injuries and suspension.
Oh god.
Anyway, so I'm just going to sign off with the fact that Bloodborne is fantastic. Anyway, right. So it's a bit of news for March, and that is on 3rd of March. Disgraced entertainer Rolf Harris is stripped of his British honours. Good.
Yeah.
Is what I say.
Fuck him. Sorry. There you go.
Yeah. Well.
Yep.
So on the 10th of March, television presenter Jeremy Clarkson is suspended from Top Gear after he, punched a producer in the lunch queue.
That's 10 years ago.
Yeah, 10 years ago that.
Oh, wow.
On the 11th of March, the government announces that the first NHS patients were diagnosed through genome sequencing. So that's pretty impressive.
That is impressive. When you sent me that, though, Chris, I thought it said gnome squinching.
That's how I've still read it, gnome. I'm like going, what the hell is this?
What is gnome squinching? And
Oh yeah, sorry, I spelled that wrong.
I took it back and thought, I know what that is. Yeah, so that's fine. No gnomes, all good.
Yeah. So genome sequencing. On the 13th of March, following his guilty verdict on the 13th of February, former TV weather presenter Fred Talbot is sentenced to 5 years in prison.
Yeah, I mean,
we just
good. Oh yeah. No need to talk about it. Done. Gone.
No, move on. Next.
Next, on the 17th of March. Now this is another really shitty one. Chief Superintendent David Duckenfield admits that his failure to shut a tunnel to the football terraces was the direct cause of 96 deaths in the Hillsborough disaster in 1989.
Absolutely awful.
The way the government and our media vilified Liverpool fans over that.
Disgusting.
Over those years. Jesus. And to then come around and be, the fault of the police.
Just dads and kids and mums going to football. That was it. No mum was doing what the police and the son were saying that they were doing. It just annoys me. Yeah, I mean, it annoys me now.
That was shocking.
Yeah.
It annoys me now as well. 24th of March, UK inflation fell to 0% in February, the lowest level since records began, according to official figures.
Everything was a pound.
We could do with that now, can't we?
That'd be amazing. If it all just fell to zero, would that mean everything would be a pound? That'd be cool. Sorry.
I don't think it works like that,
Shockingly,
Give the man your pound for this house.
You can get a house, Cornish pasty. Sorry.
On the 26th of March, I can't believe that this only happened in 2015. but the order of succession to the British throne is changed to absolute primogeniture, which is that the firstborn, regardless of gender, is first in line to the throne. I mean, that took until 2015 for that to be put into law.
Oh, wow. I mean, no, you'd have expected that decades, centuries earlier.
Yeah.
Not even decades. You know.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, so that was. I was quite shocked to see that. That's why I put it in there. And yes, the police on the 29th of March are investigating alleged death threats against BBC Director General Tony Hall over the decision to sack Jeremy Clarkson from Top Gear.
I remember
Why
anger.
did people?
The anger.
The thing is, that man has managed to make a cult out of himself, hasn't he?
I know.
Because even now, with the farm, the inheritance tax and everything that he's managed to do, it's incredible.
Don't get me wrong, I've watched the farm programs and they're informative. They're not that bad. I wasn't a Top Gear lunatic. I wasn't, I wasn't.
No, but it's the fact that he has these sort of cult followers. It's kind of
they all drive Vauxhall Novas. There you go.
Or Volvos. Yeah.
But
so that was the past 40 years in the month of March. What do we reckon? Better than February?
Oh, yeah. But the thing is you get further into the year, I know you're still going to get a few quiet months, but there's some bad months of films. Some very, very bad months of films. I don't think there's anything to get excited over. Natural Born Killers was like the highlight.
No.
And
go
on. What was Hitch? God, sorry, I just stuff like that.
Robots.
Hitch. Oh yeah, it was Robot.
Yes,
it was Dance with the Stranger, wasn't it?
Dance with the Stranger.
Yeah, there you go.
That's
there you go.
A fantastic movie. How dare you? How ruddy dare you?
Ever going to escape Celine Dion?
Yes, she won't be back for a while. Actually, I think 1989 will be the next time that we get to her.
I'm dreading the Bryan Adams.
Oh no, it won't. No, it won't. Oh god, 1997's coming in 2 years.
No!
And if you say her name 3 times in the mirror, she appears behind you. Yes. We all know the scary stories about Celine Dion.
She eats your head. Yep.
But
you'll be wishing you have the boogeyman.
Or watching robots.
So I think on that one, I will say I do want to pimp a little bit here, guys. So if people listening can go and leave us reviews on whatever platform they're listening to us on, that would be fantastic because that would really boost us up a little bit. Subscribe, and if you want to comment on anything, just do so on our Blue Sky. And if you want to hear anything, if you want to hear less of something, or even if you want to hear less of me, that's fine. Just let us know. That's the thing. Reach out to us. You can find me. I haven't actually said. I don't even know what my Blue Sky is, to be honest. But you can find me on there. I'm no longer on Twitter. So my Blue Sky is at Chris. I managed to get Chris Smith. Can you believe that? That's how early I got into Blue Sky. Yeah. So at chrissmith.bsky.social is my Blue Sky. My Twitter account is still open, but that's only because I deleted the app. So So if you follow me on there, I won't ever respond to anything there because I'm never coming back. Like a runaway train.
There you go. I'm still PD Mon on bsky.social. So yeah, I don't know. I don't spend that much time on it anyway. In what 5 months I've only put out 95 posts, so it's not too bad.
I think I did 95 yesterday.
I do. I basically speak to the people I spoke to on Twitter on bsky.
Yeah.
Who are no longer on Twitter. So that's basically what I do.
Yeah. I kind of got a new rule, which is talk about games on X. And
I never.
Nothing else.
But so that's where we'll be if you want to find us. Cool. So yeah, join us next time. Obviously next month we'll be doing an April episode, one of these, and then we'll be doing another normal episode. But this time we will actually have a topic rather than random bullshit. So until next time, when we find out, do you want to touch me? Goodbye.